Hi everyone and welcome back to the I'm Rich, You're Poor podcast. I'm Shabaz.
I'm Sophia.
And what else do you say after that? Like, it's just awkward, isn't it? Oh, run the title sequence thing, innit?
What title sequence? What's that?
And then we're back. That's it, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all right. That's all I
okay.
needed. That was the intro. Anyway, Sophia, how you been?
I've been great. How have you been?
Why are we so formal? How are you? How you been? You been okay? What have we been up to this week, Sophie? Tell us viewers.
We went to a burger joint.
Okay, it sounds a bit more glamorous than that. We went to a big event at a burger joint, right?
An opening.
It was an opening of a burger joint. No, we'll give it the name. King's Castle in Preston went to the... Why am I giving him free promo? Bleep that. Bleep that. Shabaz, future Shabaz, bleep it.
Bleep.
We went to a burger joint and we opened it up.
That's why I said burger giant.
Yeah, we opened it up. And do you know who was there? Who came? Apart from me.
And Amir Khan.
Yeah. Why do you... Can I just ask a quick question?
Go on.
Right? Are you having a... Because why does it take you
Why
so...
am I laughing like that?
Because it takes you so long. When I speak, it takes you that long for you to just...
There's a lot of man in my brain like going through the files like...
Right. Okay. Well, Amir Khan was there and his wife Faryal and also Tez Ilyas and me. Guess what we missed?
What did you
On the
miss?
cake, they had a star with my name on it, like Hollywood star.
Oh yeah, I did see that on
on
your Instagram.
social media.
And
Anyway,
guess what else we missed?
What?
They had like a whole shindig thing in the back.
What?
I saw it on Sister Food Diaries.
No, they had it at the front. The woman throwing
the
the
marquee.
thing.
No, the marquee at the back.
Oh.
They had a whole marquee, which we did see.
Right. This is now the second event that
That
me
we
and Sophie have
go
gone to.
That we see stuff before we get there and we don't go to it.
Yeah, we really need to sort that out, innit? Otherwise, what's the point? Now, the thing is, you know, with Amir Khan and Faryal, right?
Yeah.
I've never met him in person. I've heard loads about Amir Khan, and I've always heard that he's really nice and stuff. And same with Faryal. I've actually had interactions with her. She's a big fan, Faryal, if you're watching this. Thank you.
Hi.
Do you know the amount of abuse I got in my inbox?
Why?
Because I shook her hand. Our community can sometimes be so awful
What were
to
they
women.
saying?
Just, I don't understand why she gets so much hate. And honestly, met her in person.
She
I've
seemed really nice and she was really polite and lovely to us.
That's what I mean. And I've spoken to her in person. I've spoken to her, you know, on Instagram.
Yeah.
She's always been lovely. It boggles my brain how people are like that. I think Asian, brown girls online, they get a lot more abuse than I have to check my privilege. I think as a man, I don't get as much abuse as a brown woman does.
Yeah.
That's why there's very few of them, because the amount of hate they get. Plus, then their family members end up doing it as well.
Which is ridiculous because, like, hello, celebrate. Like, bring your own people up, guys.
Well, they're not doing enough for that, innit? I went to the Joker premiere.
You did?
I had
How
to tell
was
you that just because I had to put it in there.
I did see you went to the Joker premiere.
What?
And as well, I really, really want to watch it because it has great reviews.
Absolutely not.
And absolutely not what? Don't watch it.
No.
Don't go.
Don't go.
Don't speak about it. What?
Right, so, my God, the people walked out of the premiere, mate. It never happens.
What do you mean, like
people got up and walked out. I don't know how else that can happen.
Beginning of the film, end of the film? I don't get it.
Mid-film. Because
Why?
it's a musical. Joker, the first Joker was so good. This one was a giant musical.
Well, it's bound to have a couple of musical scenes with it being Lady Gaga.
Listen, I don't have an issue with that. I went with Fats and I said to Fats, I went, this is just another The Stars in the Skies Are Born in the Sky. I didn't know what it was called. I was like, this is just another version of that. I'm telling you, Lady Gaga thought this is a prime time for me to launch a new album, right? She's got an album called Harley Quinn coming out, right?
Yeah.
So that's all she did in that entire film. But it starts and ends in literally prison.
So it's just one scene.
Yeah. And the
long scene.
The only time something happens outside of that is that it's a dream montage sequence where they're doing a dance and a song. And honestly, the last song that came on, she sort of built up to it going, and I went, oh. But I said it so loud, it echoed across the entire screen.
Yeah.
But
that is so Shabaz.
one woman came out and went, breathtaking. Changed my life.
You were like, beat where?
Oh, I was shocked. I was shook. I just can't understand what people liked about it. It was horrendous. It's dark and gritty, and that sort of the difference between what the traditional Joker was. But my God, pants, man. I'm sorry. Warner Brothers, you can invite me back to watch other movies, but that was not it. I'm not. I would say don't watch it. Don't watch
What's
it.
the feeling of going to a premiere?
You've been to them.
I've never been to a premiere.
Have you never been one with me?
You've never taken me to a premiere.
No, you have been one with me.
No, I haven't, because I just come out of hospital.
Here we go again. Get the violins out.
The Dune premiere.
That one was
So
good.
I didn't get to
Did
go
you
to
see the
that
outfit,
one.
though?
That was brilliant,
Innit?
amazing. And I've never been.
I don't
really
go
want to
to
go
a
to
lot.
Wicked.
Wicked, right? And if
That's the
I
next
do get to
premiere.
go to Wicked premiere, I've got an outfit made for it. Do you know the outfit? The guy said to me that he literally went and they handpicked each gem
Wow.
for the outfit. It's stunning. If I don't get to
But
go,
then if you got this outfit picked, what do I go in? I can't
you
rock
was
up
Glinda. Did you wear something pink and frumpy?
pink and frumpy.
Yeah, go as a marshmallow.
Who does that?
Why? Because that's Glinda, innit? Good witch.
Yeah, I can go as Good Witch.
Mm.
Maybe go get like a wedding dress.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
If
And
any
like,
POVVOs have got a gorgeous wedding dress out there,
that
just
you can
send it-
borrow.
Send it through.
Obviously, you might need to have it taken out.
The thing is, I'd wear my own, but I don't fit into it anymore.
I was going to say that you might have to take. That's what I said. You need to take it out.
Take it
love.
out, not take it in.
And guess the biggest news of the week, Sophia, not that you asked, because you're a selfish friend, is what's my biggest news?
Your biggest news is you're announcing your tour.
I've already announced my tour. I will be seeing everyone, all the POVVOs on tour. Honestly, I'm so excited. And do you know what? A lot of people, right, let me tell you, my God, it's so frustrating. Why are you not coming to here? Why are you not coming to there? What do you want me to do? I'm one man.
No, but you go into like 20
I
different
know, and
cities.
how many
Is it
cities
20?
Yeah, and everyone 22. I think it's 23 or something, right? And everyone's like, why not coming here? Why not coming? I can't go to all of them. If you love me enough, then come and watch me at the sites that I've actually gone on tour with. Then I can say to the tour company, look how many people came to my tour. People
Yeah.
don't, if you don't buy those tickets, I ain't going anywhere else. So somebody messaged me saying, why are you not coming to Liverpool? Well, why don't you come to the one next to Liverpool? And then hopefully in the future I can go, well, clearly it was popular. I'll come to Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
Also, the other one is, because it says like Salford, why not Manchester? Well, Salford's right.
Salford, it might as well be Manchester.
Like Darwin, why not Blackburn? Because, well, it's
Blackburn with
Darwin,
Darwin.
innit? It's so funny. But yeah, people have been like,
Get the number one bus, it takes 10 minutes.
people have absolutely been buying it, and I'm so grateful. Like genuinely, the show is gonna be so
I
different.
can't wait to see it.
Honestly, I've
Because
written.
I've been to Shabaz's like stand-ups.
Yeah,
And they have been like really good, really fun and brilliant.
thank you. I'll pay you later. You're not getting paid for this podcast, but I'll pay you for that. The thing about the tour as well, the one thing that I really, really honed in on, I really want to do well is audience interaction. So the show is going to be made by the people in the room. So every night is going to be different. So if you're watching one night, you're not going to see the same stuff another night because it's built by whoever's in the room.
So basically, if you want to know what it feels like to be me, come watch us.
Yeah, get roasted. I love doing it. It's so fun.
We get roasted. Shabaz's friends just get roasted just for the crack.
No, that's just because some of them are thick. And they deserve to be roasted. So, see, this is what I mean.
Because
at
all the
least you found that one funny, right?
Because all the brain cells have taken up by Shabaz.
Because last week I said a joke, right? And you just sat there like a wet lettuce. And it was so embarrassing because it made my joke die. But also at the same time,
Made you look
it
nasty.
made me look mean. When that's
That's
not
what he's
actually-
like, really, guys.
No, that's not the fact.
I'm
Listen.
paid to laugh. So our next topic is what you watching.
What you watching?
What you watching.
I mean, I need a what you watching, what you watching.
No, that's not the kind of shit. What? Okay, disclaimer, guys. Shabaz will kill the hell out of a song because he's never in tune. So it's not what you watching, what you watching.
I'm sorry, you
It should
just
be like,
made up.
What are you watching?
But that's a made up tune. It's not like you had. Forget it
yeah, but
anyway.
the tone is
What have
dead.
you been up to? What have you been watching?
Uglies.
Or the
The one with
girl from
Ramona Beezus.
No, I thought what was the girl from? No, what's her name from?
I should know her name.
Her name. She was in. She played the woman that killed her mum. The wheelchair girl that killed her mum.
Oh, the act.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, her in the Gypsy Rose. Real life actor Gypsy Rose.
Insert name here.
Listen, do you know one thing I've got to say about that movie? Right, it's awful, but I think it's because we've moved past that teenage dystopian Maze Runner, Hunger Games, Twilight era.
Younger me would have
That's what I'm
found it
saying.
more fun.
That's what I'm
I mean, it
saying.
was interesting, but I was like, oh god.
Back in the day, around the time when the Hunger Games and all that was coming out, that would have been a good film.
Yeah,
but
that
right
would've.
now, we're just past it. And also, it's just,
And as well, like,
I don't know how else to say it. It's amazing.
it's not well. Obviously, the great actors. The actors are really good,
Yeah.
which is great. The story, I get it. They could have been a little bit more.
But do you know what was really bad?
They
right?
needed a bit more.
All they did was put a bit more makeup on her, right? And they were like, "Oh, she's pretty now. She was fine before."
Yeah.
But
But that's the whole purpose of it.
No, I know, but it's just not. You've not gone extreme enough with their faces. Like they literally just cut their hair.
And actually, part of it was actually sad. I was like, oh.
No,
But you have to go watch it. Obviously, I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it.
I don't think anyone's watching it though. I really don't. I think it's
No,
just
I
gonna
think
die there.
no. It was like number 3. At
Yeah,
one
that's
point,
because
wasn't it?
I don't believe that though.
Why?
I think Netflix lies with that nonsense because I've watched films when
I
I've
don't
got.
believe that.
Listen,
No, because everyone rushes to watch it, don't
No,
they?
no, no. They put it on there so everyone rushes to watch it because you think, oh, it's number 1, it must be good, right? Everyone's watching it. I don't think anyone's watching it.
No one's watching it, so they put it at number 1.
Because they think it's really bad. Do you know one thing I've got on my list for things that I've been watching? There's a show on Sky called Sweet Pea.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the
Oh my
trailer
god,
for
it's
it, yeah.
so good. It
It
looks
does
so
look
good
really
because she
interesting.
just looks so simple and innocent,
Yeah.
and then she just had enough.
I'm Rhiannon Lewis. Sometimes I make a list of people who make me feel invisible. Sometimes I make a list of people I'd love to kill.
So she asked the question, right? And I wanted to ask you this: she talks about people she'd like to kill. I don't mean to be extreme, but who would you like superficially? Who would you like to kill?
Like, who would you like off?
Yeah, just off.
With no consequences.
Yeah, people
No,
that chew loudly. I'd off people that chew loudly.
Oh, is that...
Yeah.
Are we going that simple?
Yeah. What you were gonna?
I'm thinking like... People like awful people who
No,
do
not
like
that.
heinous things.
I'm sorry, but we're not talking.
People who chew loudly.
Yeah, but have you seen who she's talking about? The woman in the shop who doesn't ignore her. She's not going out there.
Me would be. I don't want to say it because it sounds bad, but
Go on.
it's a place that we went and the people were hella rude.
Where?
It's a European country.
Oh no, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't name the whole country. You can't off the whole country. What are you? What's wrong with you? Kim Jong-un.
Some people just need etiquette.
I would say like superficially, who would you off? Like someone that bumped into you last week. Like I would off that girl at Morrison's that when we came. When we got the drinks, right? Because my God, she didn't even look at me. The woman didn't even look at me. She didn't say to me. She was on a
That's
phone.
because she's Gen Z. They
She
don't
didn't
know
look
how
Gen
to
Z.
say.
She looked about 48.
No, she wasn't.
I'm sorry.
She looks younger
She's
than
had
us.
a tough life. She's had a tough life if that's
had a tough
love then,
upbringing.
younger than me. Anyway, what else have you been watching?
I have been watching.
Oh, no, you didn't answer the question. Who would you off? Oh no, yeah,
Oh.
you said one entire country.
No.
Genocidal maniac, Netanyahu.
Oh my God! Don't put that out there in the.
Go on,
the
who
internet.
would you?
Mine would be people are just hella rude, for no reason.
People are just hella rude. I'm
Hella
sorry.
rude.
That what hella rude is. I'm sorry. I'm not American. What's hella rude?
People who are just rude.
Just
for
rude,
Just
yeah.
rude for no
Yeah, but you have
apparent
to pick a
reason.
specific person that's bothered you in the last month.
The person who bumped into me yesterday whilst we go-karting.
Oh yeah,
Rude.
that kid.
That kid.
Death.
I
Death
was
penalty.
trying to race up to them
Yeah.
to get them, but I couldn't get.
We went go-karting and I'm telling you, this kid, they were acting, these kids at that go-karting place were acting as if
They're like 10.
their life depended on it.
Yeah.
Like their life genuinely depended. Like Formula One was going to call them up as soon as we finished it.
I was like, you're racing to the end for what? Just so you can see your name on a screen? There's no prize at the end of this.
Have you seen Penguin on Sky TV?
No, what's Penguin?
You know what Penguin is in like the...
Like Batman? and
Yeah,
Penguin.
yeah. Have you seen...
Batman and Penguin?
Yeah. So Penguin from that.
What is it, like a backstory?
So they've got like like Joker did.
Yeah.
Right. Can I just show you the actor for it?
Yeah.
And then just see if you can. By the way, FYI, phenomenal show. Please watch it if you haven't watched it.
Oh, is it already out?
It's brilliant. It's on
Okay.
Sky, right? But
What
can I
does it
just
look
show you?
like?
Can I just show you what Penguin looks like? Because obviously they're giving it a darker sort of mafia.
I know what
theme
Penguin used to look
no,
like.
No, but let me show you what the guy looks like. So that's him.
Oh, brilliant,
Right?
yeah.
Guess
That's
who
the
that-
old one.
No, that's him. Guess who that is?
Let me see.
Colin Farrell.
No.
Colin Farrell, mate.
Go show me today's Colin Farrell.
What do you mean to show me today's Colin Farrell? That's
Because
him
I want
there.
to see him without the mitt. Come off it.
That's Colin Farrell. How good does it?
That is brilliant.
Brilliant makeup,
Do you know who
isn't
I was
it?
going to say it was? I thought it was like some American,
Yeah.
like Danny DeVito or something.
Yeah. But that Danny DeVito was the original one,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
was, yeah.
But yeah, so that was crazy, innit? Anyway, that's what we've been watching.
I'll tell you what I've been watching.
Well,
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I won't ruin it for you. I'll just give you a little snippet, right?
Right.
So it's about all these women who are on like Mom Talk.
mhm.
So one of them created Mom Talk. I was thinking, did you create mom talk? Because we're not an already thing.
Why we
but
say mom talk?
Because that's what they call
the
it,
American
mom talk.
talk. Yeah.
They
Is it not
she
called
created-
Mormon talk?
No,
You think it
mom
would be
as
called-
in mum.
Because they're Mormons, isn't it?
Because
You
they're
think it-
mums.
Oh, I thought it was Mormon talk. I think you might have got it right. Wrong. It might be
No.
mom talk as in for Mormons, not mom.
That would be more talk.
No, mom talk as in Mormon.
No, Shabaz.
yeah.
No, you're not
No, you're
making
right.
a thing.
No,
No,
you're wrong.
No.
Stop making a thing. Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Fetch is not happening.
Go on,
okay?
what were you saying?
So anyway, obviously you hear the stereotypical things about Mormons, like they have loads of wives and blah 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 and all this. However, what I did not know, so Mormons can't drink alcohol whatsoever
Right.
at all. Some of them on the show do, and they're like they're frowned upon as like
Right.
being like the not so holy Mormons. But then in Utah, in the US, they have these stores that you can go in that just sell different types of fizzy pop that's mixed with different types of syrups that taste like alcohol, but it's not alcoholic. But
What's the point then?
it tastes really good. So it's like Dr. Pepper with a hint of vanilla and peach, and it tastes like Malibu.
But I'm sorry, I don't think anyone's drinking alcohol for the taste. I think they're drinking it to get drunk. When Sandra's sitting at home on a Friday night because she's had a tough
Hi,
week,
Sandra.
right? She's had a tough week. She ain't drinking that bottle of wine because, do you know what? It tastes nice. She's
Well, these mums are addicted to this stuff. So like Diet Coke and half and half.
I thought it was going to be a bit more dramatic than that. I'm pulling out weaves and stuff because I love the house.
No, but it is a bit dramatic because there was a whole swingers thing that happened.
Right, let's.
And then the rest you can watch.
Yeah, watch it and let us know whether you.
But it's
whether
brilliant.
It's as good as
Because
Sophie
you watch
thinks.
one episode and then before you know it, you finished them all.
So this week's I'm Rich Your Poor video is the Dubai Housewife. Now I am sick to death of seeing, these Dubai Housewives.
Is my monthly allowance as a housewife in Dubai. So to start off with, my general shopping allowance is around $5,000. Then I have my luxury and designer shopping allowance, which is $15,000.
How much I spent on my millionaire baby? I spent $3,000 on this golden pacifier. My husband is kissing my hand because I'm mad at him. He only bought me 2 diamond necklaces instead of 4.
You know how you see a bunch of men that always like, I live in Dubai or I've got my own penthouse at the age of 21 and I drive a Lamborghini. Well, now the wives are doing it as well. They're thinking, do you know what? I'll jump on it and I'll bring the girlies along. So honestly,
But what's the wife doing?
there's just constant promotions of, my husband bought me this today. We spent 20 million on this today. I
Oh,
don't
so
think it
she's
actually
like,
happened.
oh,
A lot of it didn't happen.
is
So
it just rented bags?
So I did, yeah. Or like just a bunch of nonsense. Like they go into shops and try on jewelry and go, my husband bought me this today. And my biggest question is, they are getting millions of views. So any
Yeah.
of you mugs that are watching that, why are you watching and giving these people any more
Usually I
clout?
see them and I just like skip.
But why
'Cause
do
I'm like,
but they've got millions of views
don't
and they've
care.
got followers. So people are consuming this content and giving them more like, oh my God, honey, that looks so good. Why? So the video I want to show you is that based on that trend, you wanted to wear a bikini, so your millionaire husband bought you an island.
nice. He bought the island, not took her to an island. So is that where the vacation now, from now until
Listen,
forever?
lies.
All the
Lies,
lies.
right?
Your husband
I
hasn't
need
bought
the-
you an island so you can wear a bikini
I need the
once.
deed. I need the proof of purchase.
Yeah,
I need
on
the
the screen.
receipts, mate. Unless you
Yes.
are giving me receipts, I don't believe you. But that's just it, innit? I'm rich, you're poor. Look at me. My husband bought me. But millions of views, millions of followers. Why? Because people are thick and they watch this nonsense and then think it's true and then
That is
move to
crazy.
Dubai and pretend that that's what their life
And
is.
now they're living in like an apartment with like 3 other
3 other women.
like women.
Yeah, getting
Half
whipped.
of them are like nannies.
Yeah, exactly. It's so frustrating. Anyway, so that was my I'm Rich Your Poor video of the week. So my controversial, I beg your pardon, opinion this week is, do you know that guy on TikTok that does the etiquette stuff?
Yep.
Hate him.
Here's how to eat spaghetti. Now remember, we never use a knife to cut pasta, so don't touch the knife.
I don't hate him. I
No,
think that's
Joe,
a bit of a stretch.
it's just his whole mannerisms.
I don't like
He
etiquette in
grinds
general
you. Why?
because I think British etiquette annoys me, and there's a very big reason why that irritates me is because as a colonized community, knife and fork thing, right?
Yep.
People used to say to me all the time growing up in primary school when I used to eat with my hands, right? That, Oh, God.
I
And
love eating with my hands.
Yes, I know, and it's so good. But do you know the reason why etiquette bothers me is because especially a lot of things that were taken over by the British to seem upper class was to make us look less classy and make us look feral. So they'd say, oh, they eat with their hands.
Everything tastes better with your hands.
You know, like a
come on.
sari blouse. So
Yeah.
back in the day, blouse wasn't a thing. The sari used to be able to, they used to drape it in a way that would
Yeah.
cover you. But then they made, because when the British invaded, they were like, oh, women need to wear blouses. And that's where a lot of colonization stuff, I mean, I don't know if that's a true story, but I remember hearing it on a TikTok, so it must be true.
Anything on TikTok is facts.
And the thing is that with the hands thing, with the, like, use a fork and knife, and a fork and knife you must use this way. I'm sorry, if I want to eat that food, I'll eat it the way I want.
Yeah,
And
like
you're not telling me
when you're at an
anyone-
Italian restaurant, they give you a knife and fork for a pizza.
I eat that with my hands.
I'm eating a pizza with my
I
hands.
eat spaghetti with my hands.
I ain't cutting into. I have cut into.
I've eaten
pizza
spaghetti with my
before,
hands before.
What?
Look,
Why?
that's the face. That's the face. Collar, do you know what you are? George.
You should never eat spaghetti with your. Who eats spaghetti with
Why?
hands?
What's the problem with it?
You use a fork.
Why?
Okay, so how are you going to do the twirl
Doesn't
thing?
matter. I will eat it and I'll put it in.
That's a lie.
No, I'm
okay, so
sorry.
how would you eat lasagna? You're not scooping lasagna like that.
If I want to scoop a lasagna, I'll scoop a lasagna. That's the point. Anyway, the point I was trying to make was that etiquette winds me up because I just think a lot of etiquette rules come from this idea of making other cultures look less, make them look unclean or feral or whatever because British etiquette is pompous. Anyway, that's my controversial opinion. Sorry if you're watching this. Not that you are.
My controversial opinion is Nara Smith.
My husband was on his way out to get a cookies and cream soft serve, but I told him I'll just make it for him instead, so that's exactly what I did.
I love how we've literally gone, rather than a generalised opinion, you've gone, I hate the etiquette man, I hate Nara Smith.
Nara
Right?
Smith.
That's it.
I don't hate Nara
I
Smith.
don't hate him.
Yeah.
I just
We
dislike
have no
him
hate
strongly.
here. I love. But yeah, like Nara Smith and all the Nara wannabe Smiths.
And all the Narites.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep, all them.
Yeah.
Like, how is it taking you 4 days to make brownies?
My husband wanted some chocolate.
Like, your husband is malnutrition.
Listen,
right
my
now.
husband wanted chocolate.
That guy's like,
She goes, my husband wanted some chocolate. So she dried out cacao pods for 2 weeks.
So I grew cacao pods for 6 weeks, dried them out, and crumbled them before he went to work.
I think she was doing
Does
satire.
she like live
No,
it? Does she have like a time machine at home?
I think it was satirical. And then when people picked it up, she actually went, all right then.
Did you also hear that she's lost her German accent and people saying where?
Oh,
Like,
she's German?
She's German, yeah.
Her husband
She's
also,
a German
it looks
model.
really strange.
What's strange?
I don't know how to say it because you shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'm not
What's
commenting on his look.
strange?
There's something about him that is unsettling. That's the word.
I know what
should
you mean.
use.
I know what you mean.
I can't.
He seems like
describe
he's
it.
not real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like he's gonna pull off the mask underneath. He's gonna be the real person.
What's this little hobbit?
I'm telling you, it's like he's skinned someone and wearing their skin. Like. Maybe I just have an issue with pretty people. What it is. A lot of people do that. Innit? There's a woman who her kids wanted to draw, and so she made paper from scratch for him.
Oh, I have seen that one.
I wanted to punch her in the head. I
Like-
mean, she's lovely. She's very smiley, and she seems really lovely.
But I think to myself, you must have like angel children
no, you must have time.
and angel children.
Well, no, she probably put feeds in.
I know everyone
They
with a
with
child.
the nanny love. Like, listen, these kids are
Every
with the
person
nanny.
I know who has a child is not creating paper for them.
No, they're not. Sticking them in front of a YouTube. Giving
There's
them-
the iPad. Sit there and do
I
that.
want, Mum, I want paper to write on. There's the iPad. Write on the iPad. What do you
Right,
mean paper?
yeah.
I ain't going out and buying paper.
Paper? What's paper?
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying to me is that you hate Nora Smith and you want her to die.
No, Shabaz. I don't think. Disclaimer: we don't want.
That's
Nora
what she
Smith to
said.
die.
That's what she said. You heard it here. That's what she said.
I just don't get the whole. I don't know. Create cookies out of sunshine.
Yeah, like create toothpaste. Mate, literally.
Yeah, I did
her
see the
husband needed
toothpaste.
to run out of toothpaste. She made toothpaste.
She made toothpaste.
If you haven't seen
but
it,
you
go
know
watch
what? Nora Smith is one. If they said to me, I'm going to put you on desert island, what 3 things would you take? Nora Smith will be the first thing.
Where put you under where?
On an island.
Oh, you would take Nora Smith? Yeah.
I would take Nora
She's
Smith.
making you
We
food,
are
mate. You
surviving.
are cooked and done.
We've got everything.
Yeah,
I'm the paper
absolutely.
lady.
No, oh yeah.
So can send notes home.
Just take Nora. Just take Nora with you. She'll cook and clean and do other lot in it. Yeah, that's what you need a traditional
I'll get
housewife.
brownies.
Oh yeah. Well,
And our next topic is twosome. No, not that kind of twosome. It's a very clean twosome.
What does a twosome stand for?
Twosome is the weekly...
My God.
I should know this like 3
on
weeks on.
social media.
Absolutely.
And I saw something on Threads, right? And it said, what's one conspiracy theory you really believe in? Do you want to give yours?
Yeah. So my conspiracy theory that I truly, truly believe in is that the government...
You don't know it, are you?
No, I don't know it.
Yeah, so think about it. I'll come back to you. My God, the government. I could tell. Do you know I know this girl so well, right? I could tell how much lies you were telling. Right.
No, how do I want it? It's just gone
Mine is... Right, mine is that... Oh, it's gone on my brain. No. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I told you, it's gone.
Mine is
I do remember now. I remember
the
now.
moon landing.
That was mine.
No, mine is...
I swear.
All right, I've got loads. The moon landing was... the first moon landing was definitely faked.
100%.
I'm sorry, you've lost the technology. Also, satellite and stuff, they're walking on the thingy and they're sending it to all the TVs on Earth.
How?
They ain't gone back since.
When was live feed?
Have they gone back since, or am I just making
No,
it up?
they've
They
never
haven't
been
gone
back.
back since because
Did they not
technology's
send a
gone.
dog to the moon?
No, because the technology's got no.
Was
it's
it a
not
monkey?
Movie, is it? What Planet of the Apes?
I'm sure they
No,
said
that
like
happened in
a
Planet of
monkey
the
or a
Apes.
dog.
No, I think that's just a movie.
Oh, was it?
It was a film. My other one is
Yeah.
the royal family and Diana.
Oh.
I will die on that hill.
100%.
I
Everyone's
will
dead on that
die
hill.
on that hill.
The one that my brother lives by is the Earth is flat.
That one's dumb.
I'm like,
That is dumb.
are you
dumb,
normal?
dumb.
He was like, how do you know those pictures are real? I was like,
The-
at this point, how are you even real?
So I'll read some of the ones that we had. The people submitted, right? Aaliyah was murdered and it wasn't a freak accident.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
100%. And guess who said that?
No.
Jaguar.
Look,
She has all the facts.
You know, some
What
people
do you
don't believe
mean,
that
dragon?
dinosaurs were existed because they only
Why?
found their fossils. Someone actually said, I
So
saw a video,
what about the bones in the museums?
they were put there.
By
They're
who?
fake.
Oh, they're not real bones?
They're not real.
I think we need... Do you know what we need to do? We need to take a trip to the National Museum and, like, just borrow a bone. I'm not going to say nick a bone. Borrow
And
a
check
bone.
it if it's a real bone.
Check if it's a real bone.
We were all part of a giant experiment run by the elites of the world. It's not really
Yeah,
conspiracy.
maybe
is it,
we're all plugged in to the Matrix machine.
Stevie Wonder is not blind.
Imagine.
I don't know.
Like, how did he learn to play the piano?
Sophie. That is
That's a
awful.
genuine question.
Just like how blind people learn to read or anything else, like play the violin. I think they can do that. You know
But
what I mean?
how do you remember where the keys are?
Ugh, Sophie.
Since-
Oh, have you had the pigeon one? That the pigeons are actually drones and they're spying on us.
Yeah, I have heard that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they charge them at night. Because have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Yeah, I have.
Where?
My grandma used to have pigeons.
No, you haven't seen a baby pigeon. Don't lie.
But I have.
No, you haven't though. Don't lie.
There's pigeons in Morocco.
What about So there is a thing. There's a website, and I saw this come up somewhere, and I thought, oh my god, this is so funny. And
Yeah.
somebody was talking about unusual jobs. There are 13 unusual jobs you do not know exist, right?
Go on,
So
tell me one.
number one, professional cuddler.
Oh no, yeah, I knew that was a thing.
It's a real thing. You can help people
Yeah.
who are struggling with loneliness, depression, trauma, medical problems, who simply need a
Guess
cuddle.
how I found out about a professional cuddler?
Did you try book one?
No, Grey's
You
Anatomy.
Oh, I thought you were trying to book one. I thought you sad human.
No, I'm not really a touchy-feely person.
Yeah, no, but you do give hugs.
Yeah, I'll give a hug,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
but I'm not like I wouldn't hire
Yeah.
a cuddler.
This one's really funny. Online dating ghostwriter. So you can earn cash by writing profiles for people to post on their online dating sites, but also that works for OnlyFans as well. So some people, like OnlyFans models, a lot of these like pervy men think that they're chatting to these girls, and
But
they're
it's
not.
just a
It's just a man. No, it's just a guy sat there typing. I want you to do this
So
yourself.
getting
Send me
catfished.
£100. Yeah,
Oh my god, we should do that.
I did. But then you also have to have the images to go with it.
Yeah, we'll just I don't know.
Oh yeah, so you want to
Google
be
images.
a ghostwriter
A
for 'em.
ghostwriter,
Yeah,
yeah.
just sit there all
What
day.
do you think? I want to be the actual
Oh, I
person
thought
on
you-
there.
I was like, no one's buying that, love. No one is. Professional bridesmaid, so not a wedding planner or a celebrant,
like 27 dresses.
but still a major part of a couple's big day. A professional bridesmaid is more like a friend for hire. Think organizer, confidant, and non-complaining member of the wedding party. I would
That's
happily have
27
that.
dresses.
I would happily have that. I don't know what that is, love.
The movie 27 Dresses.
No, I'm sorry.
Catherine Heigl.
No,
Wow.
because I grew up poor. I'm sorry, I
What?
grew up poor.
You grew up poor. You never watched a movie or
No,
a TV.
I hate rom-coms, man.
Oh, I love rom-coms. They
hate
just don't
rom-
make them like
No,
they
I
used to
hate
at
rom-coms.
all.
Water slide tester.
Oh, I would want to do that.
That's
so
a good
cool.
job, isn't it? order judges.
What's
So
an
an
order
order
judges?
judge are hired by manufacturers of all kinds of products to test out their aroma before they hit the market. So they just sit there.
influencers.
No, they just so they just sit there
Influencers.
and they have to smell. Have you seen the vape testers?
People who test vape.
Mate,
What,
there's a-
like they sit there and just.
Have you not seen the video of the guy that's
Never.
he's smoking 100? He's testing all these vapes. He's going.
Is he still alive?
He's got. I don't know, but he's going through like he's going. It is crazy.
And what's his voice like?
Possibly, but he's a teenager, so he's probably all right.
No, he's probably dead.
No, that's all teenagers are vaping, aren't they? These days. Face feeler, also known as sensory scientist, which definitely sounds much more like a professional.
What's someone who feels your face?
In
Oh God, I
this
can't think
job,
of anything worse.
in this job, you'd be using your hands to feel product testers' skin both before and after they use lotions, creams, and other products, and then report back on the differences. Ooh, ooh, it's looking very good. Tick. That's so dumb.
Why
this
wouldn't
one-
the person just putting the product on let you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but then unofficial.
They might be
yeah,
liars.
they might be lying. They might be self-fulfilling prophecy. Line stander. So you can get somebody to stand up and stand in the queue. I would need that.
Brilliant.
I need
For
one of those.
concerts, that's what we need.
Absolutely, in it,
100%.
line stander.
I would pay someone to stand there for me. Because my sister went to a concert in Barcelona. She stood there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours.
This one's really funny. Bed tester. I need a bed tester.
Love me to be a bed tester.
No, I'd need somebody to do a test because when I got my bed, I didn't test it enough, and now I think it's hurting my back.
Mine's hurting my back. Oh my God.
He lied to us. That
He
man.
lied.
He lied.
He took all the money
He
and
lied
lied.
to you. He lied to
And what
me.
do we not like, Shabaz?
Liars.
Liars.
You know, I don't know if you have this in your lot's culture, but we have it in ours where when somebody dies, they come round and cry.
Oh yeah, we have that in Morocco. At
That's-
funerals,
Yeah.
they wail. They don't even cry.
No, they come and they don't know the person. They've just come to cry to help people spare the
help to get the.
get the juices flowing. Get your juices flowing.
They help,
So you're like
move along.
Yeah.
They help them move. They set the scene.
You know, when you're laughing, you go. Do you know when you laugh, right? And somebody else laughs, and it makes you
Oh,
laugh.
I can do that. I can do that.
So instead of a laugher, you go, and then everyone's around the room. That is crazy, isn't it? That's an actual job. But yeah, so anything you've seen on social media, what have you been seeing on social media?
A huge trend,
Go on.
and everyone must
A
have seen
huge
this.
trend
Not a huge trend. A huge
topic.
topic. That's the word. That's
I think I knew what you were saying. That's why when I went with trend. And,
no
go on.
topic. P Diddy, Kim Porter.
The P Diddy stuff
Wow.
is. Do you see about the
I am
the
shooketh.
baby oil thing? Just in case anyone doesn't know, I'd
Yeah.
implore you to go and look at the whole the thing. There's loads of videos out there explaining what's going on. However, the most shocking thing was that they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil
in his
and his
house.
lawyer claimed that it was because he bulk buys.
From
But
Costco.
Costco came out. You know, Costco came out and said,
We don't.
"We don't sell baby oil, right?" Going on about and
Not
no one's-
us.
not us. They were like, "Listen, we're not getting pulled in."
And on top of that, have you heard about the whole Kim Porter has allegedly has a
The
tell-all memoir?
Yeah.
It's fake.
Yeah, no, I was going to tell you that.
No, but I'm telling you that.
No, because you told me the book. Remember, she's such a mixer.
I'm
right?
telling you that.
Absolutely such a. I
No.
hate when Sophie
I
has
said
a
it first.
Listen, Sophie has a worst habit of doing this, right?
What do I do?
I'll tell a fact, and then she'll replay the fact back to me as if I'm brand new, right? So she'll go, Shabaz, guess what I found out? Yeah, I told you that 3 days ago. So earlier, about like a couple of days ago,
No,
or
do you know
couple of
'cause
hours
what
ago,
happens? You'll tell me, I'll forget about it, and then and then it's brand new information when I see it on TikTok.
Yeah, so I said to her, I was like, oh, guess what, right? She was telling me about Kim. She's like, Shabaz, have you seen that Kim Porter book? I was like, what? She's like, she's done this, she's done that, she's done that. You know that it was like written by a white man. And also, it's not the fact that he's a white man. It's just that a lot of black women have come out and said that it's irritating that a black woman's story is being told by a white man trying to make money
And
off
he can't
her.
even get in trouble by it.
Because...
By it. That wasn't good English.
Go on then, pretend he's brand new. Go on, pretend I'm brand new. Tell
so
me why.
basically...
Why can't he get in trouble?
He can't get in trouble
Why?
because when someone's died, defamation of a person who's dead doesn't work in America.
Also,
I think.
Yeah. Also, I added the fact that because it's a he's written it with a pseudonym. He's technically not put his name on the book. So
Oh, is that
who are
why?
you gonna? How are you gonna sue?
No, but they know who he
like
is.
my name's on the front of this book, so anything I say in there that you want to sue me for, there's a lot of things that people can sue me for.
Hashtag buy the book.
But yeah, buy the book. If you don't, I plug my book all the time, innit? On the tour as well. If you were to go into the book and there's something that you want to sue me, my name's on the front of the book.
Yeah, but they know who the person is.
Yeah, but it's
He
his
just-
but his name's not on the book. I might have made that up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
It sounds.
I don't think
No,
that's
it.
true
I saw it. I
story.
saw it on TikTok. It's true.
Everything on TikTok is Bible.
So the next one is POVVO news. Dun 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 dun. No, that's Weakest Link. Right, this one's freaky, right?
Go on.
Russia TV channel showed how a nuclear bomb would affect London. So in Russia, it was displayed across their TVs on how a nuclear bomb would hit London and how much impact it would
That's
have
awful.
randomly in the middle of the night. Like, they just displayed it. to all
If
the-
that happened here, like, we'd all be wiped out.
No, listen, that's not the point, love. It's not about the fact that why is randomly Russia showing the people of Russia what would happen if a bomb landed
I think
on...
Dubai is starting to look a little bit more fascinating right now.
Yeah, where's
Let's
Millionaire
go.
husband? I need an island. Telling Millionaire's husband we need an island as well. We want to wear bikinis on the beach. But how creepy is that?
That is
Now,
awful.
So, also, back during the Cold War, Russia actually had this thing, and I saw it recently, and oh my God, it freaked me out. They put these sensors in the ground, and these sensors would sense if America launched a nuclear missile or whatever. However, if America had even hit the person who was meant to control that, these sensors would launch all of Russia's nuclear bombs
To America.
without anyone pressing a button. They would just launch to everywhere. They just launch.
So what if like a bird flew by?
Well, I think it's a bit more. I think the sensors are a bit more thingy than a bird flying by, innit? They'd be going off all the time. We could have. When you read about the stuff that happened during the Cold War,
That is awful.
I'm surprised we're alive. I'm surprised that the
Wow.
world still exists. It's scary that you wouldn't even needed a button.
That
You would have
is
literally
crazy.
just gone.
That is
Boom.
futuristic though.
Well, that's scary.
I know.
Futuristic.
But anyway, let's lighten the mood, shall we?
But
A
yes,
little
that was.
bit
So yeah, Russia's gonna kill us all.
more. Well, disclaimer, that
What
is
is
not
it?
factual. So please, guys, enjoy
If it
your
ain't Russia,
time
it's North Korea, innit?
on this earth.
Go on. Listen, all I'm gonna say is chat banged, right? So if we didn't mess with things, we wouldn't get banged, would we? So UK just need to butt out of stuff and mind their own little island business. and
Little
wouldn't-
island.
innit? Wouldn't have a problem. Anyway, go. What's your-
Anyway, POVVO news I've got
Go on.
is they're trialing out birth control for rats.
I thought you were gonna say men, but you
Birth control for rats in New York City.
for what?
Because in New York,
Oh, it's
the
'cause-
population of rats is more than the population of people. So there's 8 million people in the city, but there's 30 million rats. So what they're doing is they're putting these pellets in rat traps.
Wow.
So then the rats can eat them so they're not reproducing as much.
Wow.
Which I think is just hilarious.
I'm sorry. Cure cancer, eradicate AIDS. Eradicate HIV. Do something big with
Birth control
no.
rats.
Let's just make sure the rats aren't having extra babies.
There's too many rats. But you've been to New York, haven't you?
I
I've
never
been to
actually
New
saw
York.
any. It's weird,
Really?
Isn't it? No, I never saw any in New York when I went.
Right, okay. One thing about America, everything's like supersized. Even
Oh,
like
the rats are
dragonfly.
huge, I've
The
heard about it.
dragonflies are like mini helicopters. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Because I was there like in the middle of the forest.
My God.
But the rats are huge in New York City. Like they're like the size of your arm.
Right.
Car rats here are like
Yeah, babies.
babies.
Yeah, rat babies. Oh,
literally.
wow. So that is so
So
dumb.
that's what they're trying out
That
at
is
the
POVVO
moment.
news, though, isn't it?
That is proper POVVO
Right.
news. Like
Well, we can't get any more POVVO than rats,
Rats.
innit? Let's go. Let's be honest.
So the next one
Go on.
is the crumble cookie scandal in Sydney. So for everyone out there who doesn't know what crumble cookie is, it's like a cookie store. Huge cookies, aren't
Yeah,
they? That
yeah.
are supposed to be like delicious. Basically, there was a pop-up shop in Sydney, in Australia. So there was a pop-up shop, and guess how much they were selling them for?
Well, it's
One
only
cookie.
pop-up shop, then it's going to be about 5, 6 quid, 7 quid, 10 quid.
$17.50 per cookie,
My
which
God,
is ridiculous.
Scandalous, robbing.
That is absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. When people had gone to buy these cookies and finally got to taste them, so everyone's like super excited,
Yeah.
the cookies were stale.
Why?
So basically, the reason the cookies were stale is because there was a flight delay.
Is crumble cookie not nice then? I thought it was all right.
No, so there's an actual side note. It's not actual crumble cookies that went to Australia to like create this pop-up shop.
Right.
It was fans. So these people have a page on TikTok called Crumble Sydney. So these fans have gone over
They've gone to America.
to America, bought 1,000 cookies, shipped them over.
Come with them or just sent them over?
No, brought them over with them. Which I don't know how you
Wow.
get 1,000 cookies through customs. Like,
Well,
what's your
yeah.
explanation?
They probably just, God knows, but wow.
Like, if you go over to security and they scan your bag,
Mate, if you
And
go
then
over to
1,000
security and you even have, let's say you even have a packet of crisp, they swat you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
So
or
these
just spat.
guys travelled with 1,000 cookies, sold them for $17.50 each. They were stale because obviously they've
So
been.
did Crumble Cookie not sue him?
So basically, people are messaging saying, by the way, guys, these are not crumble cookies. So people are asking them these questions. They're saying, no, we're just fans. We went over there and brought them over.
That is
But
POVVO news,
that
mate.
is super POVVO
That
news.
is-
So you've gone over to America, brought crumble cookies, brought them over to the UK, and now you're selling them for like triple the price. And also, it's trademarked as well.
But listen, I've got to say...
Get your bag where you got to get your bag.
Listen, I would say I fully support this idea. I
Yeah,
think,
but what about all the people who got scammed for
yeah, but
stale
food-wise,
cookies?
I think food-wise it's the thingy. But I would... There is a brand that I use, right, face wash-wise, and I use thingy. But when I've been to America, I bought about 6 bottles. It's expensive, but I bought 6, 7 bottles, right, because it is so good. I'm going to gatekeep it.
Yeah, but would you actually bring a
I
load over
wouldn't
and sell it?
I would bring it over and, sell it.
Like, I mean, a lot of people... So, for example, a lot of Moroccans who go to Morocco
Absolutely, I know
will
what you're
bring
gonna say.
back a lot of, like, Moroccan products and sell them because
Because it's authentic Moroccan products, yeah.
And we don't have them here unless you go, like, down to London.
Yeah, right.
However... I've bought them before. My mum's like, why are you buying these products when you can get them for like a
Yeah,
fraction
but
of
this
the
is what I'm
cost?
saying to you. So, do you like those Persian rugs and stuff that they sell for thousands and thousands of pounds?
Yeah.
You can have them back home, love. Like,
But
yeah.
it's Turkish rug to go under the dining table,
Right.
and they've charged us like £100 for this rug. And I'm check the ticket; it says Turkey.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
You get it from
we could have
Turkey.
got these for like a £30.
You go back home, right, and you can like. I've seen people with like plates, and I bet like it must feel like that with you when people come back with like Moroccan lamps and stuff, and you're like,
Yeah.
why are you spending £200-300 on Moroccan lamp? I can get you from the market
Yeah.
in Morocco for cheaper.
Yeah, but then the tourists will go to Morocco and they'll get
But this
skanked.
is it, yeah, skanked in it. So this is the thing, like, I remember like these pots. I went to this place and they were selling these like clay pots that'd been hand drawn or whatever. I'm like, I can get them from the village. Like the girl in the village draws them and makes them,
Yeah,
and she'll
like
give
my
them
cousin
like,
does 'em in her
literally.
house.
And then there's this woman who's going, you know,
Look at this
Olivia's
authentic.
buying this authentic Moroccan like lamp or whatever. Innit? But oh wow, I appreciate. I respect the what is it? The
Well, I
graft?
don't even think. I think these people might be like 23 years
I
old.
respect the graft.
So they don't even know that it's illegal to do that.
Yeah, I respect the graft then even more. The fact that they're like, oh, we might get sued.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But think of all the people who actually got to try crumble.
Yeah, even if it was stale,
Yeah.
innit? That is a brilliant story. That's brilliant. Well, that's a brilliant way to end POVVO news. I like that. That was a POVVO news story if ever there was
So
one.
the next one is poverty.
Let me finish the sentence. Go on.
Go on.
Never mind. It's fine. You go. Since you have so much to say.
My turn. So the next topic is poverty. This is my favourite topic
Yeah.
of the week because
People submit stories.
yeah, the confessions, the stories, the tips.
It's you lot, innit? Telling us your gossip.
Absolutely.
And who doesn't love a bit of gossip?
Everyone loves gossip.
Gossip.
Even though you're like, oh, I never gossip. Oh, but you
I don't
love to hear
gossip.
it.
I'd listen. I do not gossip. I pass on information that I knew to my friend.
Do you ever do it when you sat at a restaurant and you hear people like deep in a convo and it sounds serious?
Love it. I love it. And I'm like, can you enunciate or talk a bit louder so I can hear it? Do you know
Go on,
what's
go on,
really
go
funny is me and Sophie, right? We've got to this age now where we don't gossip about people we don't like. What we do is we break down their childhood traumas and
Yeah.
think, I wonder what it is that made them this way. Like, what is it that made them?
Yeah.
Like, we
Like,
think
it's
about their...
not their fault, but I think that comes from our profession.
yeah, but we give them backstories and
Yeah, we
everything,
do.
don't we? Anyway, go on. Tell me about what did somebody submit this week?
So the submission this week has been. Why has it gone out of my mind?
She's having a stroke again.
What was it? What was it?
3 hours later.
This one is a huge confession about a lady who's had a play date with her child, with another child, and she's sent the parent after the play date a bill. So
Her mate sent her...
So basically, your child comes to play with my child at my house, and then when your child goes home, I send you a bill saying, this is how much it costs for the food. This is how much it cost for the pencils that they used. This is how much she charged her £3 for wear and tear of her sofa.
Wear and tear. That
Wear
kid
and
is
tear.
right.
So this.
What's she saying? What's she asking for advice?
So she's asking for advice. Like, is she so?
Or is she kicking off for no reason?
Yeah, is she so for actually asking because she thinks there's no problem in her asking. And she also charged her for using toilet roll.
Mate,
and how many times she flushed the toilet.
Mate, listen, is it the woman who charged or the woman who got charged? The chargee or the charger?
The charger is saying, I think it's
yes,
fine.
absolutely you are.
Because she's like, it's hard times
no,
out here.
absolutely you are.
And she can't afford to have this play date.
But then don't have the play date. It's simple as, I'm sorry, that is, I respect, right? That
I
people,
think it's shocking that she actually said to us,
Wear and
£3
tear.
for wear and tear.
Listen, I completely get it that we're in a cost of living crisis, and you know what? Make your money where you can and secure the bag. But a kid that you invited for your kid to play with, that's ridiculous. My niece has got friends in primary school, right? And if we were ever to invite them round, I wouldn't say. I mean, I probably would because
the primary school she goes to.
Yeah. I would, but that is.
I would never do.
shocking.
Like I've had my friends' kids stay at my house, and I've never turned around and said they.
Was one friend's kid we pretty much helped bring up. Remember,
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I would never turn around and say.
Although I could charge her, I'd be like, "Give me the bill, love. I want the bill.
Oh, you've
I
been
want
making
those
money."
bills." That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but you're wrong for that. You are
Why
wrong
did you have a
for
song
that.
with it? I'm sorry, but you're wrong for that.
You're wrong for that.
Wow. And she's thinking that, I'm the victim
She's
in
like,
the story.
yeah.
Cheek.
So she said, am I wrong for doing this? Like, I think you are. I mean, I'd understand if you took them to like a theme park.
No,
and the
I get
ticket
that. No,
cost
I
you, like,
absolutely,
50 quid.
absolutely. I've done that before. We've
but
done
if they've
that
come
before.
to your house, she's charged them like 50p for a cup of orange juice.
Have you ever had relatives come round and you've had to pay for everything for them?
Yeah.
Like when aunties and uncles came from abroad and stuff, and
Oh,
you had to go out and you had
absolutely.
to pay for everything.
That happens when I go back home as well.
Yeah. You pay for everything for them.
Yeah.
So like I just think that might be a culture thing. Also, you know, there's a girl on TikTok that does it. It reminds me of this story. There's a girl on TikTok who charges her friends when they come round.
I have seen that one.
She makes them poo outside or in a bag or whatever it is. Do you know
Why?
that? She makes them.
Ew.
I completely get the taking the shoes off. Look, you're in my house. We've got our shoes off, right?
take your shoes off because I've got nicely fresh
Yeah.
carpets.
When you walk
But
into my house, like you came in earlier to
I
my
can't
house
use the toilet for what reason?
because you flushed the toilet and it cost me. Then if you
Baffled.
go upstairs and use my
A
toilet,
human need?
yeah,
What is this, London?
I'm charging.
You're charging me to like pee.
At this point, I'm going to charge you for breathing too much in this room. No, and also the fact that there's
Congestion charges. What are you going to charge me for next? Breathing your air?
It's mental, isn't it, that people charge it like for that. But I don't.
Like, I get it if you're having friends over and it's like a girls' night or whatever.
We don't have. When have you ever done that?
No, but
When
like,
you come round to my house for food, do I give you a bill at the end of it?
never. Like,
But-
but if like we've got together and we're like, oh,
But you'd
let's
say bring
chip
your own
toge-
snacks, or you say
we
bring
chip
your own
in,
snacks,
or we
or
all chip in for the
food,
takeout.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
different. But if you're charging me for my child to play with your child, first
My
of all,
child
my
didn't play
child's
with
doing
your
your
child.
child a favour,
Yeah.
and that child's never coming back.
And plus, no, that child ain't gonna have any friends. So the fact that my child did charity and came round to your child,
She charged her £15.
and the wear and tear thing though just
That
baffles
wear
me,
and
though.
tear was just wow.
And the fact that
Wear
she's,
and tear. How is a child wear and tearing
I'm gonna
yourself? What
charge
are they
you
sitting
wear-
there like rubbing themselves against the sofa?
I am. I'm gonna charge you wear and tear for that because you're sat on there.
Like sitting there like rubbing like what's wear and tear of the sofa? What are they doing on this sofa?
yeah, but the kids in it. So obviously they're playing in the house, but that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. All the nonsense.
So
in all
I'd
the
say
world.
the answer to your dilemma is
You're a
yes,
bitch.
you're an asshole. No, okay, maybe a bit less extreme. Yeah. I'll have to bleep that. Yes,
a
you are. Yes, you are.
So
So that's it. Thank you so much, Sophie, for joining me on episode 2 of I'm Rich Your Poor,
Thank you.
the podcast.
for joining you. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, because this is my podcast. You are get out.
you are get out.
But no, thanks for having coming to my podcast, and
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Next week, tune in next week for a new guest. That's how, I literally did say it
That's
like
how it
that.
sounds
No,
like.
sorry. I mean, like, thanks for being here, though.
Thanks
Innit? Like,
for
listen,
joining me.
listen, you've taken time out to come on
Thank
the podcast.
you guys for having me on here. This will be the last time you ever see me. God bless. Off with the head.
But listen, you know where you get the podcast. Wherever you listen to it, like it, subscribe on YouTube if you're watching this visual.
Share it for all your friends to see.
Exactly, and follow our Instagram page, IRYPPOD.
And also, if you have any confessions, please send them in because we need the confessions to keep rolling.
Yeah,
on
there's-
stories. And all your POVVO tips as well. We want to know
Yeah.
what POVVO tips you have because
a
there's
good
some
one.
great POVVO tips that we have, which we'll talk about next week.
Yeah, some brilliant ones. So just do what you're doing. I'm not doing a sign off, man. You know where you're going. And if you're listening to this in
Like,
the
comment,
car,
and subscribe.
oh, don't give me that. If you're listening to this in the car, then
Safe
drop your
journeys.
kids off and safe journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, we love you. Bye. Bye. Love you long time. Buy my book. Buy my tickets to my tour. I keep forgetting.
Buy the
Buy
tickets.
tickets to my tour. Bye bye. Thank
And then
you.
you'll see me.
Bye.